Up. I know nobody's here yet. Nobody's here yet. I don't think I see anybody. How are you guys doing? Tonight is the first ever Monday Night Live dinner drive. I hope that works out the way I wanted it to. Let's see. So, let's see. Is anybody? Nobody's here. Live chat. That's what I want to see is the live chat. Yep. Okay. And close that. Oh, cancel. So that's it. Shadow Seed is here. What's up, Shadow Seed? Hey guys, make sure you guys keep the chat going because I'm going to be driving and I'm not going to be able to just keep rolling in the chat like I normally do. So tonight, just let me know. Can you guys hear me okay? I got this little earbud thing in. So can you guys hear me okay? I'm getting ready to go pick up dinner. Got Daddy Dutch Barbecue and Cooking. What's up? Mama Stash. My mom's here. What's up, Mom? How are you doing? So I was really just trying to think of like new things to do. Terry is here. What's going on, Terry? How are you doing? It looks like my dad's getting on. Okay, you can hear me good. Sound is good. That's awesome. This might be the way that we do it. This might be the way that we do it from now on. Hear you fine. I like that. I like that. So, man, today I'm not going to like jump into it yet. I'm going to wait till we get in on the road. I am heading to Wa Sushi to get some sushi tonight for dinner. After the time change, Monica and I stayed up too late the last few nights. I went fishing, so I was beat by the sun, and we're just exhausted. We decided that we're not going out tonight, and I've been thinking about doing this idea for the live stream to where I could just do, instead of spending an hour and I'm trying to fill up time with a bunch of um, different things that happen throughout the week and stuff, I can just kind of do like story time or just kind of just generally tell you about, what's been going on Sauce Stash. And, you know what, Mom, I feel bad. I haven't called you since the, since the fishing trip. Wow. Oh, I've just been, no, we didn't catch anything. We didn't catch anything at all. Didn't catch anything at all. It was a ton of fun, like just a blast, but we didn't catch a single thing. I mean, just it really, ugh. But a lot of fun. We ended up driving around. We rented a 25-foot pontoon boat. It was me and 11 friends rented this 25-foot pontoon boat, and we drove around the intercoastal of Florida for 8 hours. And we didn't even get a bite. I caught a blue crab. Like a blue crab started eating on I had like a piece of mullet, which is a little piece of fish. I had a piece of mullet on my line, and the blue crab started pulling on it, and I kind of just slowly reeled him in until he came up, and my buddy Andy scooped him up. So it's kind of funny, but we let the blue crab go. So guys, I'm gonna get driving, and I will. I pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to look at the comments. The comments are a little weird because I know you have to like tap. I'm on my cell phone, so I'm not used to. I'm on my cell phone, so I'm not used to. There we go. Okay, so I'll just have to like kind of tap on the screen. Hobo Nickel Barbecue. Yeah, I started a few minutes early tonight because tonight we are doing the Monday Night Live dinner drive. So yeah, now I'm just gonna be kind of getting started on the drive, heading over to pick up dinner. So that means that Monday nights are essentially now going. The time that I'm on is Easy Bake Barbecue. What's up? The time that I'm on is going to be dictated by how far it is to the place that I'm going. So tonight is Wa Sushi. It's about 20 minutes ish away. I'm going to go pick up Wa Sushi, and then when I get there, that's the end of the live stream. So yeah, we went and rented this 25-foot boat. 11 friends. There was probably 6 of us fishing. And it was like no matter where we went, I don't know if it was the weather or if it was, I don't know what it was, but there were no fish were biting. And we were in a very good fishing area. Like we really thought we were going to get some bites, get something. And yeah, nothing this year. Nothing at all. But so lately I've been talking about something a little bit different here. Lately I've been trying to do this video, and I know I've brought it up in the last few live streams. Burrata cheese. It's a mozzarella cheese, And essentially what you do is it's mozzarella, and then as you're making the mozzarella, you take the curd, which is like the non-pooled mozzarella. It's the stuff that hasn't turned into a ball yet. You take that curd and you mix it with a little cream, and then you stretch the rest of the curd, some of the curd, and turn that into mozzarella. Well, before you solidify it, not solidify it, but solid, you're going to be, you're gonna, my dad says, sounds like when I go fishing with you. Yeah, we don't catch anything. But when you take the mozzarella, before you turn it into a ball, you put cream in the middle of it, seal it up, and that way when you have this mozzarella ball, you cut it open and you have this cream on the inside. It's just delicious. It really is super good. Now, the people that make it, there's a town in Italy that specifically specializes in burrata. And they practice like their whole life. Like they practice like, for years to make this stuff. And it shouldn't be that difficult to get like at least like kind of like a, I don't know, like a simple version of it, but I couldn't get it. I went through gallons of milk. I went through two different types of like rennet to make this cheese, and I just really believe that Florida milk must be so pasteurized. This is my only thought, that Florida milk must be so pasteurized that they kind of ruin it, and it's not able to be turned into cheese. I think that's all it is. So I've tried for literally, it's been 2 weeks now going, trying to finish this video, but I'm throwing in the towel today. I'm throwing in the towel. I've already spent way too much money on this video. I've already been to different cheese making places and talked to different people, and everybody's kind of just said, well, like, good luck, on making this cheese, because unless you can get milk straight from the dairy, you're not going to do it. And down here, it seems like that. I mean, if I still lived in Ohio, that probably wouldn't be an issue, but down here, they all sell direct to retail. So let me go ahead and I'm going to see some of these comments. Oh, how do I just touch them? There we go. Let's see. So I thought I saw like a pop up. Yeah, Dad, that's like the fishing trip was bad. I did start a little bit early. Yeah, we're having an early dinner. I'm driving now, so I gotta be careful. Early live stream. Yeah, so I jumped on just a few minutes early. Yes, this is a Jeep Wrangler. This is a 2005 Jeep Wrangler, I believe. Yeah, 2005 Jeep Wrangler. It's the JK model. How can you go living in Florida and not catching fish? Honestly, just bad luck. Harley asked if I can go to a health food store and get unpasteurized. So no, they passed a law in Florida to where you cannot get unpasteurized milk. You could buy it, like there's like, so I used to belong to a thing called the Orlando Farmers Co-op, and it was just like a bunch of farmers that sold everything together. I don't know if you guys know about co-op around you, but it was really, but they don't have the co-op anymore. And they used to sell unpasteurized milk, but they sold it labeled as pet food. And I guess like that kind of became kind of a popular thing, and Florida kind of banned that. Like they got rid of that. So now you can't find like the pet food unpasteurized milk. Like that market has just dried up. It's gone. So I think Kent just said he was going to bring me some down. If you guys want to see, this is the drive right now. Not a whole lot of people on the road with me. We're just kind of cruising through Redbud. So Monica and I have been looking at houses a lot lately, and man, I'm getting excited to time to move too much government. It's kind of like it's a little crazy. It's just a little crazy, but we've been looking at houses a lot lately and trying to find a house that has like a kitchen that is sauce stashable. Like right now it's kind of ideal because you guys see like I have a set, and yeah, we're gonna buy at the end of the year, or whenever we find something amazing that we like. But I'll tell you, we found a few that were just absolutely beautiful, but they didn't really have the space to to be sauce stashable, you know. So and we've kind of made the decision that we're not going to let that stop the house, you know. Like we find like the most amazing house, and there's not really a perfect space for sauce stash. Well, that we'll just figure out a place for it, either via like you know, building a shed in the backyard, or what's it Hobo say? Something about Tipsy Walk's house. Tipsy Walk lives like an hour away from me. Like that's the thing. Like if you live in Orlando, you live an hour away from the rest of Orlando. Like it's crazy how expansive Orlando is. I mean, it's just like this long, big city with a ton of people, and there's no like good roads. Like I know growing up in Ohio, like you can get from one neighborhood to the next neighborhood, all back roads, all behind the city, and like you can kind of get all the way around. And like I'll fly over other cities and I'll see these like amazing grid systems of roads. But in Orlando, you have to take the main road to get to this pocket, and then the main road to get to this pocket. So it's like no matter where you go, it's like an hour drive because well, it's one of the big reasons why Monica and I really want to move. We got this house and we're out in the suburbs, and we are an hour away from like or the Orlando, where the places that we go. When Dame Drops came over, he was just like, "Bro, how far away are you from the hotel by Disney?" I'm like, "Man, I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away." Like, and I mean, he came over, but there's a lot of times where, like, we tell people, it's like, "Well, I'm in the suburbs. I'm still in Orlando. I'm still in the city of Orlando, but you're gonna drive quite a bit to get here. It's not an easy hike, you know." We're 30 minutes from like downtown, but we want to get rid of that 30 minutes and kind of move back towards downtown. I want to be able to go, when I need something from the Asian markets, just drive right to the Asian market, or even a few of the houses we looked at, just walk. But I'm really looking for something. It would be cool to find something to where we can actually just shoot right in the kitchen. Like that would be ideal, to where I don't have to like make a set. I don't have to have any crazy, backgrounds or anything. Just make a just a simple kitchen. Try it is a pain in the butt to get the comments up on the cell phone. I have no idea how you do it. There we go. Do I live from Orange Blossom? Do a live from Orange Blossom Trail? I'm not that far from OBT. Well, kind of. We looked at places over by OBT, but there's some good sides of OBT and bad sides of OBT. Orange Blossom Trail. That's an interesting. Depending on where you're at, it's a very interesting road. Very interesting road. The OBT, not the BT. Oh man, but yeah, OBT. That place. There's a lot over there actually. It's so we were looking in the Fairview area, which is over by OBT. I know you guys are not even no, half you guys aren't from Orlando, so you don't even know where I'm talking about. But we were over by OBT. I'd be close to OBT. Now I'm driving through what's called Eagle Circle. What is the price range? I do house hunting on the side. Oh, Terry, I don't even want to tell you what the price range is over the live stream. Maybe I'll message you. It's disturbing how expensive Orlando. Well, I don't know. The Orlando housing market is just crazy. When I first moved down here, just for renting places, I found a place that I was able to afford, perfectly fine, like a 3-bedroom place, and it was a beautiful place. I really liked my house. But then just over the course of like 7, 8 years, which I know is a while, you know, it's everything went up twice, like 2 times, not like a few $100s, like twice the price. And even like the houses, like what a lot of my buddies paid for their houses 10 years ago, they're twice the price now. So it's crazy. It's just crazy to me, how expensive these houses are. And it's like, it's disturbing when I feel like we're looking at, because like we're looking at, like, some of these places are bungalows, like some of these places are um 1,200 square feet, 2 ones, which we really don't want, because the thing is Monica and I both work from home. Like, so Monica needs an office, and I don't necessarily need an office, but I need a place to work, besides just Sauce Stash, the studio. So, it's if we get a 2-1, then there's the bedroom and then just an office for Monica. And then I'm just, I guess, in the living room, or I have to go to like a coffee shop or something. I don't know. I just don't know. I have no idea. So we're trying to, if we could find something that's like a 3-2, that way we could both have like a little office, or even like just an extra little space, or maybe like a big office. I don't know. So I got the Barada video kind of done today, wrapped up in like a bad way because it's not finished. I didn't get it exactly the way I wanted it. And then I also have the bugs came in the mail. When I first talked, did I tell you guys about these bugs? Yeah, I know, Mom. You guys need a bedroom for a month, but we can't buy a house based on when you guys come down for a month. So, I don't know did I tell you guys about the bugs or not? I don't know if I told you about the bugs. So let's see. Sounds like you're an hour from OBT. Yeah. So the bugs, I was talking to a guy about doing a video on edible bugs, and there's a bunch of really neat edible bugs. There's like edible ants. There's edible well, really a lot of edible bugs, but like crickets. Those are things that like I really know, and I've tried the crickets, or I'm sorry, grasshoppers. I've tried the grasshoppers. The bike that's literally passing me, like right next to me. Go ahead, dude. So so I called this bug company. I said, hey, told them what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a video about making edible bugs, and not just doing like taste tests, but actually making like interesting recipes using these bugs. So this guy got super excited. He was like, oh, I'm going to send you a bunch of stuff. So, and I was, at the time, I was like, oh man, send away. This is exciting. Yeah, sure, I'll try anything. But then I get these things in the mail and I'm looking at them, and there's a tarantula, like a tarantula, in like a dried package, and you're just supposed to eat this thing. So I'm like, now I'm kind of starting to get a little nervous. Like I told this guy I was going to eat these things. He sent them to me, and I know they're not cheap. So I have to eat these bugs, and I have to figure out a way to make them to where they're like edible and like good. I don't know. I'm not worried about like the crickets or the ants because I've seen recipes and I've seen ways to make these things to where they're to where they taste good, and people eat them and like they're actually surprised by how good they are. But like the tarantula and like there's like a bag of worms. I'm like, oh God, like what did I get myself? This is one of the first videos where I'm saying, what did I get myself into? So I have that coming up. I'm planning a collab with Dippin' Chocolate. Thanks. That's a good idea, Mom. I have a collab coming up in the next 4 weeks, I believe, with Emma's Goodies from Italy. I know I've talked about her in different videos and like her recipes and stuff. She's an awesome baking channel. She's kind of in the whole group. She's done collabs with Healthy Junk Food, and she's in this whole group that I feel like I'm kind of in. But Terry, you'll DM me. Okay, Harley, do a collab with Daniel Patel. Yeah, I really do need to do a collab with Daniel. I need to get him down here. But I got a collab with Emma coming up, and then I don't know if you guys know Fun Foods. James from Fun Foods. He's had a bunch of viral hits to where he makes these really unique like Mountain Dew cakes and Mountain Dew gummy worms, and like he made like a 10-pound Reese's Pieces cup. But he's going to be down here at the end of March, I believe. So probably around when my mom and dad are going to be here, and we're going to do a collab then. I don't know what we're going to make. I have no idea what we're going to make. We kind of joked about, because of the Dame video, about maybe doing like a giant chalupa. I don't know. He knows how to eat weird stuff like that. I should message Daniel. He would be a fun collab. That would be a fun collab to do. I've kind of told myself that this year I'm gonna try to do, because last year I really didn't do any. I mean, I hung out with Tipsy a few times, and we had like three videos, but like they weren't really like cooking collabs. So this year I'm going to do a lot more. I know Kent is coming down, so we're going to have to shoot something while Kent's here. We'll have to figure that out, Kent, what we do. Maybe you could jump in on a barbecue segment, or I don't even know. We probably don't even have to barbecue, because I think we could just cook just about anything and it will be funny. So we'll have to figure that out while you're here. Just maybe like a quick afternoon of filming something. I think that would be fun. But so there's a bunch coming up. It's one of the first times where I actually have, normally the day before, like, I'm about to film, I'm going like, what the heck am I gonna make? Like the day before I need to film something to be able to have enough time to get a video out. I'm like panicking. I'm like, what am I gonna make? What am I gonna make? And it's like now I almost have too many videos that I got. Ya boy, what's your crack-a-lackin'? How you doing, ya boy? How you doing? We're about to end. I'm almost to Wa Sushi. I'm almost there. This is the Monday Night Live dinner drive. So we're gonna be doing this every Monday to where I just drive around. We'll see. We'll see. You guys like the Monday Night Live dinner drive? Give a bunch of thumbs up if you do. Don't end this on me, I swear. Bam! It's over. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, but that's what we got. I'm gonna also be doing it's funny. So during the Dane video, I made a comment about all of the things that you could do with parchment paper. Like I said something about like, well, there's tons of things you could do with parchment paper, because there really is. There's a lot of things you could do with parchment paper. And somebody said you should do a video of all of the things that you could do with parchment paper. Son of a pizza man, what is up? I'm trying not to look. Like I got to get better at this. But luckily, you guys can see there's nobody in front of me. Like this is just a plain old empty road. So somebody was like, you should do a video about parchment paper. And I'm thinking, it's like, it's not like weird and unique. It kind of doesn't fall out of my line of videos, or falls out of my line of like normal videos. But I'm thinking about just shooting like a simple 10 things you could do with parchment paper, 10 weird things that you could do when cooking with parchment paper, something like that. Like, did you know you can, I don't know. So I think that will be kind of fun, because I don't think a lot of people understand all of the crazy uses that you could do with parchment paper. And I think it would just be kind of neat. And I'll say parchment paper a ton in the video, I guess. I don't know about driving around in Florida, especially here. I'm a good driver. I'm a very good driver. No issues. I've only ever had people hit me. So I'll give you guys a little quick storyline. Story time. I moved to Florida, when I was like 24. I think it was like the year later, maybe the 2 years after I moved down. So I was like 20. I don't know. The age doesn't really matter. But I moved down. I was here for a little bit, and um, with the Jeep, you just go over the other guy. And I get home, and I hang out with my parents. We go visit my grandparents. We do the whole visiting thing. And as soon as we get home, I'm like, okay, guys, I'm going to go hang out with some friends tonight. Mom, let me borrow your Jeep. And because my mom, we've been a Jeep family for a long time, And my mom's like, here's Wa Sushi. Pulling in. We're ending it. We're getting towards the end. So I got to tell this story. So I take my mom's Jeep. It was a Jeep Cherokee. And this thing was really nice. I loved this Jeep Cherokee. It was like a navy blue, a really nice interior. It was a really nice vehicle. And I get in, I drive around the corner, like around the block from my parents' house. Like I pulled out of the driveway. Oh, this guy's back. You know what? If you're backing into a spot, why do you back into spots? I don't know, because this guy just made me lose the track of my mind. Okay, so here we go, and here we go. Okay, so we're here now. So I literally go around the corner, just around the neighborhood block. I'm sitting at a red light. I'm just, or not a red light, I'm sorry, a stop sign. Sitting at a stop sign, and I grab my phone and I text my friend. Now I'm not moving. I'm texting my friends, hey, I'm in town, coming to hang out. And I look up and like I don't even know if I got the message sent, and there is a Dodge Durango. You guys remember the Durangos? It was like the real big SUV. This Durango head first just slams right into me. And it had to be 5 minutes after I left my parents' house. Most accidents happen within 2 miles of your home. This was honestly like could have been measured in feet. Like this, I don't even know. This wouldn't have been measured in a mile or even like a quarter of a mile. Like it was like out of the driveway and around. I mean, and this woman, and the crazy thing was, she just picked up pizza, and she like I guess she like turned, and it wasn't even a block. Yeah, she turned and like dropped the pizza or something, and then like reached down to get it. And when she reached down, she swerved and just plowed right into me. And it's crazy. I think it, Mom, did that? You guys can answer it. Did it total the Jeep? I think it totaled it. I'm pretty sure it totaled my mom's Jeep. Um, the day I get home, I mean, just the craziest friggin' thing. This vehicle, this Jeep, not even a few weeks after I get it, I take the door. It wasn't even a few weeks. It might have just been a few days, honestly. I feel like it was a few days because it was the very first time that I took the roof off and I took the doors off. And when you have a Jeep, and you take the doors off, you need like a mirror. You need like something to hook up to the side. And so this is just like this is like an ATV mirror, but this is what I use when I take my door off. I put this in the little thing, and that way I have like a mirror on the side. And I was leaving my house, drive down the street. I get a coffee first thing in the morning. I'm like thinking it's beautiful outside. It's just an amazing day. And out of nowhere, a elderly person pulling out of a parking lot, she hit her gas pedal instead of her brake pedal, and she T-bones me. Literally enough to knock the back wheel off the axle, like broke it. Jeep was on the ground, you know. The insurance company, they didn't total this thing, but they ended up having it for like, I think they had this Jeep for 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months. I get the Jeep back, and a month after I get it back, I still hadn't got paid from the first accident to pay off all the damages and the insurance and the medical bills. I get this back, and I'm driving down the road, and a kid in a Mustang, parents just bought him a Mustang, like an old school rear wheel drive Mustang, and I think it was a Mustang Cobra too. Pouring down, raining. I'm going down like a highway doing like 55, and this kid just comes spinning across the lanes, just feet in front of me, and then same thing, just slams into me, and then this thing was gone for like 6 months again. So that's why my dad made the joke about probably me driving and doing this isn't a good idea because somebody's going to hit me. I mean, it's just like non-stop. It's probably not funny, but that's what happens. That's what happens to me. I did that in the Corvette at 13 pedal mix-ups. Yeah, see? Let's see. Homemade Chef is here. What is going on? Back in because it's easier to pull out. Cherokee Sport or Grand Cherokee? It was a Cherokee Sport. I like the Grand Cherokees. I think those are neat, but you know what? The Cherokee Sports are always really cool. So, guys, that is what I got. That's what we're doing tonight. This has been the half hour, the Monday night live dinner drive. We are, yeah, the sports are really cool. I'm actually been thinking about kind of like cutting down because this thing's expensive, like insurance and gas and all that. So I've actually been thinking about going back to a Cherokee. I would love to find the Cherokee, the four-door Cherokee with like the woodies. It has the wood panels. I love that. You have a Grand Cherokee now, but it's too big. This thing's a little too small, actually. I mean, this is all I got. This is the whole Jeep. It's filthy right now, but there's no back seat right now. This is just that's it. That's the amount of space that you have when you have a Wrangler. Unless my parents, they have the four-door Wrangler, but and the four-door Wrangler is really nice. I love how this turned into like a Jeep commercial. But I love this thing. I love this vehicle more than anything. But I think for right now, we might end up getting rid of it. We'll see. We'll see. Or I might just keep it forever. Who knows? It has 100,000 miles on it. So 100,665. So we're almost there. Yeah, Mom, you have the Jeep Sahara, not Sierra. This is the Sahara too. That's the model. It's You have the Jeep Unlimited Sahara edition. That's what this is. This is the Jeep, the regular two-door Sahara edition. But I'm sure you guys love talking Jeep talk. Okay, gang. Well, thanks for being here. This is probably what we're going to do on Monday nights now. We'll see. Yeah, I can turn a lot better. This thing can turn on a dime. It's actually a lot of fun. So, so the Monday Night Live thing, the way it works with the cell phone is I won't be able to set up I won't be able to set up like the event because like normally I have the event to where it's like kind of like goes all day. So I'm thinking about maybe on the regular on the Sawstash community page, just kind of letting everybody know like, hey, live stream tonight. Live stream's not going to happen tonight because there won't be like an event set up for this. It's just going to be live. But that's it, and it's probably going to be around 7 o'clock every Monday, same time, same deal. But that's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I will catch you all later. Thanks for being.